outputting consistently every single day. To go heavy on YouTube, because Google owns YouTube, it's a search term. It's where more people will find. All they need is that consistency. Our team this month is pulling in 20 to 25 shorts. Those same shorts are being repurposed on all different platforms, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on TikTok. How can we use these clips to bring us leads? You're posting it on shorts and you have it on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is huge. It is huge. If you go on my account, I post on LinkedIn maybe 10 times a day, because I know that is a very powerful market there, and a lot of my target audience hangs out there. Once you have the one content that we provide, you can repurpose that. It keeps your team and your content strategy in a consistent flow of production.
You're driven by a mission. You're driven by a vision. I understand you. Here at ETS for Bastion Media, we're all about nurturing your vision. We all know social media content is the utmost important in 2024. If you don't have content, you won't survive in the marketplace.
Whoever has the attention has the leverage. You know what's going on in the world? It's called the media infrastructure in our society has shifted. Have you ever wondered why when there's a coup, while they go to the palace to get the guy or the gal, they also go to the newspaper, radio station, and TV station? Whoever controls the message has the leverage. For the first time in history, we as human individuals have the ability to have scale. I get more consumption on my LinkedIn than CNBC gets viewers. That's absurd.
And not just any content, strategic content that you can post consistently to grow your social media following, grow your business, grow your legacy, grow your personal brand. This is the time to do it. And it's all about collaborating strategically. It's about using your mind, using the power of your mind to connect with individuals, media, to be able to get your message out there. The link in the description, you guys can book a call with me and we can get started on your journey today.
You guys now, in terms of, I like that, those statistics, 5,000 leads, 30% conversion, that's cool. I can work with that. So right now, what are the numbers? What are you guys seeing in terms of those statistics? YouTube. That's the strategy. That is the science that we know. Visibility, the awareness, how are you able to, for example, consistently be pulling these type of engagement, these type of watch hours, these types of subscribers? This is, again, the bread and butter. And I believe it's a little bit more output. So for example, this 19-minute video, this could have been broken down in a series of videos. So we just need more output. The more output that you put in the algorithm, the more it's gonna feed you, right? The more you're gonna have accessibility. So what am I talking about? So let me just show you. We have the long form video. So you see this video is 1 hour and 40 minutes. But you see now we break this video down because you're dealing with short attention spans. You're dealing with people who, of course you're gonna have your core audience who will watch that for 1 hour and 40 minutes, but some need it in 9 minutes, some need it in 10 minutes, you see. So we just put output. We're outputting consistently every single day. And so Google owns YouTube. So I think it's also very smart that you guys want to go heavy on YouTube, because Google owns YouTube. It's a search term. It's where more people will find. All they need is that consistency. So coming on board in terms of assisting would be production. So what I mean by that is our team this month is pulling in 20 to 25 shorts, YouTube shorts. Let's say it's a week or a month. We have a target, right? Those same shorts are being repurposed on all different platforms, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on TikTok. They're all getting repurposed, but everything starts from building up the shorts. Now the long form, okay, how do we make it engaging? Whether maybe that's me coming on, or even if I'm not on, it's the two people, we get the max amount of clips, teaching how can we use these clips to bring us leads, So it'd be more strategy on growing the podcast. I have another question. Are you guys on audio? Like those chronicles that you posted, does that go on audio as well or just on YouTube? You see, that's where I feel you got to get them in their ears. As I said, I want marketing is you got to be everywhere, So not only can they watch us, but you can say, hey guys, head over to on our podcast where they can listen to information. There's a lot of traders who maybe want to trade and they're on their computer. They want to listen to it. They don't have time to watch it. So we're just going to make more accessible, and that is output. So it really be coming in and revolutionizing into a media network. You're going to have your own media division, and that's what I want to be able to come in and help train. The more you do that, you're going to need to spend less on, like you said, maybe Facebook ads or stuff like that, because you're organic and your production on YouTube is so powerful that's going to be bringing you so many leads, you know? So it's changing a few things in, putting in advertisements, just strategy. And, you know, I honestly believe if we focus a few things on strategy and on your team to have higher output, then you're going to see a lot more, definitely a lot more eyes, a lot more visibility. Hey, you're a business owner, you're a marketer, you're into copywriting. Guys, why are we still doing it the hard ways? We live in 2024. We have AI. The link in the description, Text Core Text, they have cheat codes for you guys, man. You have an assistant, a built-in AI assistant that helps you do everything. Look, there's not more that I can say that does this justice. Head over to the link in the bio, Text Core Text, go get your AI assistant now. Make marketing easy for you, make your business easy for you. Use AI, use tools that are efficiently and effectively gonna get you where you need to go. Back to the video. Yes, so that's a very good question. That's exactly the agreement I have with, for example, the lawyer. So you see what happens is he comes on the Rabasha Family Podcast, it's his audience. We own the intellectual property in terms of the whole podcast, but then now we also repurpose that. So we now give him a plethora of content. So for example, you come on the show, the Rabasha Family Podcast, it's an amazing interview. Now our team, we hand you guys, let's say 10 clips from that episode. So you guys have, that's nearly a whole month of content that you have just from doing a podcast. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna focus on the storytelling, breaking down exactly how a young man, a young entrepreneur like me in Kenya can invest, right? Or can go on the stocks. And then we're just gonna break up that content for you. So you have, so again, this is the lawyer, right? What do? I give him the content. This is him even, so 34,000 views. I give him the content and we just make it more professional. We make
break it down to smaller chunks.
You know, stuff like that to just get that overall presence up there. So now he has that constant that he can use that's generating from the podcast, you know? So that's, I hope I answered your question a little bit there in terms of the intellectual property. Yeah. I believe obviously having it on our domain, yes, but then once we also purpose to you, obviously it's in our best interest to, you know, have the company in the best light, you know, but I really believe it's getting you, your team, the content. That's what you guys need, is that output. So you're posting it on Shorts and you have it on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is huge. It is huge. If you go on my account, I post on LinkedIn maybe 10 times a day, because I know that is a very powerful market there. And a lot of my, for example, target audience hangs out there. So once you have the one content that we provide, you can repurpose that and it keeps your team and your content strategy in a consistent flow of production.
So listen here, someone who travels, someone who's always on the go, I'm always looking as a man to smell good, you know, because the way you present yourself to the world means everything. And that comes with my essence. It comes with the scent that I carry around. Now, Itara is an amazing fragrance oil that you can carry with you everywhere. As an entrepreneur, as someone, as a creator who's traveling, who's always on the go, it's so convenient to be able to put this in my bag. I like to travel, I love to go overseas, and I don't have time for big perfumes. I don't have time for trouble at the airport. Well, I carry this around with me. This is so nice. It smells amazing. All the ladies love it. And what I love about it is it's environmentally friendly. So when I walk around, I carry a long-lasting scent. So when I walk in the building, they know it's me. And that's the power of having such a fragrance oil that you can have at your disposal. So guys, for you, just for you, you guys can have access to the discovery set. Have samples that you can use so you can really try and see what scent works for you. Head over to the Itara website and you can get your fragrance oil today and get looking good, smelling nice. When you walk in the building, you want them to know it's you. So what are you waiting for?
Great question. We already have a team. Sujira, what extra will you add? For me, it would be to revolutionize the whole media. And what I mean by that, again, is more coming in with the strategy. Like here, for example, this is fantastic, right? Great type of views, but I don't see shorts here, you know? Of course, you guys have others on the other page, you have on TikTok, so you have shorts, but in terms of just revolutionizing it and making it better. And what I mean making it better is making it broken down, simplified, easier through storytelling. And it's not even just about trading, it's about going into people's stories, because you see, people don't buy off the best trading information, they buy off emotions. No one buys off logic. They buy off emotions. They buy off what make them feel like. So what's the story? And it's coming behind and breaking down within your media. What are the stories behind? I just really believe in adding the strategy of being able to scale on YouTube at a mass level. That's what we know how to do. We scale on YouTube on a mass level. I showed you guys the Rubasha family, my YouTube, but I didn't show you my personal one. So I have my own channel as well. It's obviously much a bit higher, 26,000. And obviously what I learned from my own channel was what made me now apply it to the family company, you know? So on just my personal channel, this is every month I'm hitting over 178,000 views, nearly 500,000, or just over 500,000. So again, the only reason I'm showing you that is scale. That's what I do. It's not only making your content better, but actually backing it up with numbers. You know what I mean? That is what this talent, this obsession, this idea of how can we break this information down to the most tactical and simplest way for the person, but it entertains it, it engages them, it buys them in, and how can we actually convert them into customers? And you guys need to build a personal brand. The brand needs to be so strong. When people think of trading, they think of you guys. You know, I really want to make you guys the McDonald's, the KFC of the industry. That's how big you guys are, and you can see that. A lot of companies, you'd be so surprised how many business owners I spoke to out in Kenya, meetings that their social media is lacking behind. They don't know these things. So has shown that you guys care for your customers. You show that you guys love your supporters, right? Because you wouldn't be doing what you're doing now. You wouldn't be having this call with me. You wouldn't be having a podcast and all that you've had. So what you have shows me as well, okay, this is a team. I see ambition, I see a drive, I see a goal to really be dominant in this industry. And now when you're coming on board with us, the Rubasha family, myself, we're gonna help propel you to that next level and take it to a different level. And that's really what I believe can really come in and offer. The pricing, we do it is more premium value, but at the same time, we know what we're gonna provide. You know, we have the vision, we have an idea on how to place you guys at the top of your industry. So it's what's your budget? You know, of course, I really believe for me to come out there to be in person, it'd be the most effective. You know, certain things I can cover, that's fine, but it'd just be more, what's your budget? And then on other services, if maybe I don't need to be there, you know what I mean? Yeah, nah, you two guys, I appreciate it. It was as I said, sometimes it's great also talking about business, the passion, marketing. I think marketing is our life really, you know, so to be able to speak to, you know, like-minded individuals back in Kenya is always good. So I appreciate you guys taking your time.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click